Hey everyone, Love Nicholas here. I want to share something deeply personal with you all today. We've all felt the pressure of exams, the late-night study sessions, the endless cups of coffee, and the constant worry about grades. But for some, it's more than just butterflies. It's a deep-seated anxiety that can be paralyzing. It's a battle against invisible wounds that many don't see or understand. This is my story, and maybe it's yours too. It's about facing trauma head-on. Trauma. It's a heavy word, right? It's a word that carries a lot of weight and pain. For me, it was losing my best friend. His death changed my life in ways I couldn't have imagined. It left scars that weren't just emotional. I was so lost, I couldn't even attend his funeral. The grief was overwhelming. Suddenly the anxiety wasn't just about exams. It was about dealing with the loss of my best friend. It was a tidal wave of sorrow pulling me under. Sleepless nights, racing heart. My mind, usually my ally, became a battlefield of fragmented thoughts. It felt impossible to focus. Every ounce of motivation drained away. Sound familiar? You're not alone. This isn't just about test anxiety, this is about trauma resurfacing when we feel most vulnerable. But there is hope. There are ways to fight back. It's about finding strength in vulnerability and seeking support when we need it most. A special shout out to my friend Elisa who suggested this video. Together we can find the strength to overcome and move forward. So what exactly is trauma? Simply put, it's a deep emotional response to a distressing or life-threatening event. It leaves an invisible scar, a wound that can reopen when triggered. Exams, with their pressure cooker environment, are prime suspects for triggering these old wounds. The deadlines, the expectations, the fear of failure, they can all echo the helplessness and fear associated with past trauma. Imagine your brain like a smoke detector. Trauma sets it on high alert. Even the faintest whiff of stress can set off the alarm bells, triggering a cascade of physical and emotional responses. This is why understanding trauma is crucial. It's not weakness, it's a normal response to abnormal events. And once we understand it, we can start to manage it. Now let's talk about how trauma affects our ability to learn, especially during exams. Remember those sleepless nights I mentioned? Trauma can disrupt our sleep patterns, leaving us exhausted and unable to focus. And concentration? Forget about it. When trauma resurfaces, our brains go into survival mode, fixated on perceived threats rather than quadratic equations or historical dates. Memory takes a hit too. Trauma can interfere with our ability to encode and retrieve information, making it difficult to remember what we've learned. It's like trying to study with a broken pencil, frustrating and ineffective. But the most insidious impact of trauma is on our motivation. When we're constantly battling invisible demons, it's hard to find the energy or willpower to tackle anything else, let alone exams. We feel defeated before we even begin. The first step to managing trauma during exams is recognizing the signs. Don't ignore the whispers of your mind and body. They're trying to tell you something. Are you experiencing heightened anxiety, flashbacks, or nightmares? Are you withdrawing from friends and family, or struggling to sleep? These are all red flags that trauma might be resurfacing. Remember, early detection is key. The sooner you acknowledge the problem, the sooner you can seek support and develop coping mechanisms. Don't wait until you're drowning in stress. Reach out for help. Talk to a trusted friend, family member, or mental health professional. Section 5. Preparing for battle. Pre-exam strategies. Now that we understand the enemy, let's talk strategy. Preparing for exams can be daunting, but with the right approach, you can turn the tide in your favor. Just like a general prepares for battle, we need to equip ourselves with the right tools and tactics to manage trauma during exams. This means being organized, staying focused, and maintaining a positive mindset. Firstly, create a realistic study schedule. Don't overload yourself. Break your study sessions into manageable chunks and allocate specific times for each subject. This helps in avoiding last-minute cramming and reduces stress. Break down your revision into manageable chunks and schedule in breaks. Remember, consistency trumps cramming. Regular breaks are essential to keep your mind fresh and focused. Next, identify your triggers. What are the specific situations or thoughts that tend to trigger your trauma response? Reflect on past experiences and note down what causes you the most anxiety or stress. Once you know your triggers, you can start to develop coping mechanisms. These can include deep breathing exercises, mindfulness practices, or even physical activities like yoga to help calm your mind and body. And most importantly, seek professional help if needed. Don't hesitate to reach out to a counselor or therapist who can provide you with personalized strategies and support. A therapist can provide you with the tools and support you need to manage your trauma and develop healthy coping mechanisms. Remember, preparation is key. The more prepared you are, the more confident you'll feel. By proactively addressing your trauma, you can regain control and approach exams with greater confidence. With the right strategies in place, you can turn your anxiety into a source of strength and perform at your best. Section 6. Sharpening your sword. Self-care and practical tools. In the heat of battle, it's easy to neglect our own well-being, but self-care isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Think of it as sharpening your sword. It makes you a more effective warrior. Prioritize sleep. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. A well-rested mind is better equipped to handle stress and retain information. Nourish your body. Eat regular, balanced meals and stay hydrated. Avoid excessive caffeine and sugar, which can exacerbate anxiety. Exercise regularly. Physical activity releases endorphins, which have mood-boosting effects. Even a short walk can make a difference. And don't underestimate the power of relaxation techniques. Deep breathing exercises, meditation, and mindfulness can help calm your nervous system and reduce anxiety. Section 7. In the trenches, managing stress during exams. The day has arrived. The culmination of all your hard work, late-night study sessions, and endless revisions is here. It's natural to feel a mix of excitement and anxiety. You're in the exam hall, the clock is ticking, and suddenly the familiar wave of trauma-induced anxiety washes over you. What do? Firstly, breathe. It's crucial to ground yourself in the present moment. Take a few deep breaths, focusing on the sensation of your breath entering and leaving your body. Feel the air fill your lungs and then slowly release it. This simple act can work wonders in calming your mind and body. This will help calm your nervous system and bring you back to the present moment. Engage in positive self-talk. Remind yourself that you have prepared for this moment. Silence the inner critic and replace negative thoughts with affirmations. Tell yourself, I am capable, I am prepared, and I can do this. These affirmations can boost your confidence and reduce anxiety. Remind yourself of your strengths and past successes. Think about the times you have overcome challenges and achieved your goals. This can provide a much-needed confidence boost. If you feel overwhelmed, take a break. It's okay to pause and collect your thoughts. Sometimes, stepping away for a moment can provide clarity. Close your eyes, stretch, or excuse yourself for a moment to regain your composure. Simple physical movements can help release tension and reset your focus. There's no shame in taking a moment for yourself. In fact, it's a sign of strength to recognize when you need a break and to take it. Remember, you are not alone in this battle. Many students around you are experiencing the same feelings. Lean on your friends and support system. Draw strength from the knowledge that countless others have faced similar challenges and emerged victorious. You too can overcome this and come out stronger on the other side. Section 8. After the storm post-exam recovery, the battle is over. You've given it your all. Now, it's time to prioritize post-exam recovery, especially if you've been grappling with trauma. Firstly, be kind to yourself. Avoid dwelling on mistakes or comparing yourself to others. Acknowledge your efforts and celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how small they may seem. Secondly, re-engage in activities you enjoy. Reconnect with friends, pursue hobbies, or simply relax and recharge. Allow yourself time and space to heal and rejuvenate. If you're struggling to cope, don't hesitate to seek professional support. A therapist can provide guidance and tools to help you navigate the aftermath of exams and manage any lingering trauma symptoms. Remember, recovery is a process, not a destination. Be patient with yourself, celebrate your progress, and seek support when you need it. Section 9. Your journey, your voice, sharing and support. We've covered a lot today. We've explored the nature of trauma, its impact on learning, and strategies for managing it during exams. But this isn't the end of the conversation. I encourage you to share your own experiences in the comments below. Your story matters. By sharing our struggles and triumphs, we create a community of support and understanding. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. There are countless others who understand what you're going through. Reach out, connect, and support one another. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on mental health and well-being. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.